Hi there, my name is Anna Dolopo. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and today I'm going to talk about tinnitus. So I'm a board certified and a licensed acupuncturist. The name of my website is elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. I've been in practice since 1999, and I just want to make a short and sweet video about a very difficult condition, a very challenging condition. It can be challenging from both Western medicine, as far as I have understood from people who've seen doctors, and also alternative medicine. I had tinnitus growing up until I was 20, and tinnitus, I've heard it both ways. When you have ear ringing, high pitch or low pitch, it can be something very debilitating, something that's very hard to explain to people. Sometimes there's a whooshing sound, sometimes very high pitch, very loud, and sometimes it's just a buzzing. Whichever form of tinnitus people have, it can be very annoying to very debilitating, and it can really affect a person's life. And why am I choosing to talk about it today? Well, if you look at some of the videos that I've just recently posted, I've posted one on anxiety with insomnia, anxiety with hair loss, and I've been posting quite a few on anxiety in general, just people dealing with being overwhelmed, not feeling happy, feeling stressed out, feeling that they're not getting ahead in life. Well, sometimes there are people who have anxiety who also have tinnitus. But I'm going to put the anxiety thing aside for now, and I'm going to bring up this case. I was just looking at her case, and this is a woman who is very happy because after only the 5th treatment, she is already feeling improvement that she's very happy with. She said it was very debilitating. I'm going to pull up her number of treatments and the dates of her treatments so you can kind of get a gist of how committed she's been to her treatments. And this is a woman who she told me she has really gone nowhere in the last almost 3 years due to COVID. So she was in her home dealing with the stress and feeling fearful and feeling scared and feeling unhealthy because she's not able to exercise. So she came in. Today is May 1st, 2022. She came in March 16, March 21, March 24, March 31, April 8, April 11, that's 6 treatments, April 16, and April 20. So after 8 treatments, she was feeling really, really good. But I want to share the notes from the 5th treatment. And this is where she said, I feel that my ears are now quieter. And before, the tinnitus was unbearable. Now it's tolerable. And there are some times, so she said this on the 5th treatment. So that means after 4 treatments, she was already feeling like sometimes it's not there. And she feels like she's on a healthier road. And that's the message I want to share. I remember my teacher, the late Grandmaster Dr. Richard Tefutan, would say, this is a very difficult case, this is a difficult condition, and if there's anyone with great results, I'll be in the front seat. And I have been using Dr. Tan's balance method since 2006. I've been licensed, I've been practicing since 1999, and there are quite a few cases that I've been able to really help get rid of. And some cases where I was able to help by 30 to 50%, and some cases where I was able to significantly improve 80 to 99%. Myself, 0 tinnitus, 0. It's not a slam dunk type of condition. I have to be very humble when I'm treating tinnitus. Anything that has to do with the ears, I don't know if it could be due to medications. You can look at that up online. Sometimes I've read that sometimes the ear ringing can be due to side effects of certain medications, prolonged use. It could be due to stress. It could be due to lack of sleep. It could be due to lifestyle, poor lifestyle. There are so many different reasons. It could be due to, attending a lot of concerts or whatever, and you're just, in the situation where you're losing your hearing, you're having hearing issues, people have tended to see physical therapists to help with the crystals in their ears, or they go to their ear, nose, throat specialists. And obviously, if it's working all the other things that they're doing, then they may not have to see me. But I tend to get the cases where they've tried everything, and now they're in a situation where it is debilitating, and they heard that perhaps acupuncture and Chinese medicine can help them. And I would say I get a lot of great results in those first 2 to 6 weeks. There's one case where we did not even touch her tinnitus, and it wasn't until 6 months, but I was working on other issues. We were working for 6 months on other issues, and she was this particular patient was graduating from so many different health issues, and one day at 6 months, she was 50% better. So the improvement, the duration, the time it takes to heal can range. And that's as honest as I can be. When someone's coming in specifically for tinnitus, like this patient, we'll call her S, we needed to make sure, I needed to make sure that she knew that this was going to take time and a lifestyle change. And with her, I really believe it has to do with the stress and anxiety from being practically locked in for 3 years. She said she has been pretty much in her home almost for 3 years, not really living her life. And so I had to adjust and modify and tailor my treatments for that particular condition. I do not treat tinnitus one-stop shop. I have one patient, she ranges between 80 to 95%. Sometimes we drop down to 75%. It couples with, she came in also with joint pain, a bunch of other things. Obviously, some autoimmune issues related to digestion. That's a different kind of case. But we're seeing results. And I can share this. Those people, myself included, from having had tinnitus, I don't have it anymore. I'm 48. I haven't had it for years. And if I hear a little thing, maybe once a year or once, it could be very minute, I will chill out. I will lie down. I will let go of anything that I'm concerned about. Any stress that I might be having, it's not worth it. I can tell you, for anyone who has anything going on with the ears, you can't afford stress. You can't afford to worry, and you need to deal with the underlying cause as soon as possible. So, for such a challenging type of condition, that's what I want to share. I want to make a video on tinnitus. If you want to try acupuncture, hit me up, elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. I'm in beautiful Orange County. I'm in Laguna Hills. I serve many different, all the surrounding counties. Otherwise, look up your local acupuncturists. Go to someone who I would say have been in practice for at least 10 years, if not minimum of 5 years. But no, if you go to someone with less experience, under 5 years, you got to be patient with them. I did not always have 23 years of experience. I had to start somewhere. And when I started in 1999, there was no social media. I had to start from scratch. I had to go door to door. I had to market the hard way. I had to do everything word of mouth. So if you're a younger practitioner, or practitioner, doctor of Eastern medicine with less experience, there's no substitute for hard work. And when I'm here treating all kinds of cases, but especially tinnitus, I gotta roll up my sleeves, my lab coat sleeves, and get to work and figure out what's causing this and see what I can do in a certain period of time, and also what I can't do, and be as honest with my patients and my clients as possible. So there you have it. There is my video for tinnitus, for ear ringing. And if you would like to see me, you can call me on my office landline at 949-305-1703. If you want to text me on my business landline or business cell phone, it's 619-341-4341. You can schedule directly online, elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. I will share this. Let's see what we can accomplish. You saw what we were able to do in 8 treatments. Well, basically in 4 treatments, because those notes that I read were from the 5th treatment. But I do tell people this. The beginning of easy cases is those first 10 treatments. And the beginning phase of the first 20 treatments, the beginning phase of chronic cases is the first 20 treatments. So you got to give it time. If you've had this for many years, don't expect just miracles to just happen. Sometimes I got to put in the time. We got to put in the effort. And those here who are athletes, Olympians, NFL players, people who are high school students getting scholarships. My kids just won first place second time in a row, or second time, I think it was in a row, but second time doing a tap duo. They all dance. They both dance. There's no substitute for hard work. That wasn't material that they just learned this year. That was material that they've been training in since they were 5 years old, 4 and 5 years old respectively. So, you just don't show up and, okay, let's get rid of the pain. Let's get rid of the ear ringing. Let's lose weight. Let's become pregnant. It takes time. It takes work. And it takes effort. And it takes investment. And that's the reason why I keep training as a licensed acupuncturist, as a board-certified acupuncturist, so that I can deliver the best that I can. And for all the acupuncturists who will work for me, when that happens, I'm going to ask the same for them. Those who want to work with me at Elements in Harmony, acupuncture.com, we got to put in the work so we can deliver the best in healthcare that Eastern medicine can provide to Orange County. All right, take care. Name of my website is elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.